you don't cut this. It breaks on its own. And it's one of the cheapest meats that can taste like this. Today in Saladolandia, we're going to make a nice piece of pork loin at a low temperature. Wait a moment, the kind that does this meat doesn't need a knife. Look at that marbled fat. That's flavor.
The first thing, make a mix that gives super flavor. For that, we pour a good splash of oil into a cup and salt. To taste, be generous with the salt because it's what's going to season all the meat. So, with strength, we're also going to add rosemary. It gives it an amazing aroma. And of course, freshly ground black pepper. It enhances the flavors and gives the meat an amazing taste. It's pretty much a must. Also add a good amount of garlic powder. And the final touch will be with paprika. It can be sweet or spicy or even a mix of both.
There's nothing weird here.
Of course, we have to mix this very well, so give it a few stirs.
And this already smells amazing.
Honestly, you can use any kind of meat. I'm using pork shoulder, a good chunk, because it has a lot of fat and turns out even better. But you can use whichever you want. And the trick is always the same. Spread it on really well. Notice that I'm also spreading it on the sides. And of course, I flip it over so it's just as well coated on the bottom. Remember to use up every last drop of this magic mixture we prepared.
This is the critical moment. We have to be absolutely sure we've coated the meat everywhere.
Another step will be to chop an onion. Make sure you end up with small cubes. The best way to do this is to cut some strips and then chop all those strips at once. This way you can dice it quickly and easily. Now we take an oven-safe dish and put a little bit of oil on the bottom. We're going to place this onion there, which will serve as a bed. The trick is that the dish should be about the same size as the meat. That way, you enhance the juiciness by cooking it almost submerged in its own juices and those of the onion. If there's some sauce left in the dish where you prepared the meat, make use of it because there's still extra flavor in there. We're going to add a little bit of liquid, so I use the same cup to make the most of all the flavor that's inside. I fill it up, it's a small coffee cup, and I gently pour the liquid inside.
And now the real trick.
Cover it completely with a piece of aluminum foil. It's best to fold the edges well so it's tight and doesn't move.
Make sure it's sealed tightly.
And now that I have it sealed tightly, I'm putting it in the oven. I have it preheated to just 130 degrees Celsius, about 265 Fahrenheit, with heat from both the top and bottom. And I'll leave it like that for 2.5 to 3 hours.
This is going to cook in its own juices. Low temperature, patience, and zero stress. This is easy for everyone. It's cooking without struggling in the kitchen.
After 2.5 or 3 hours, we remove the aluminum foil.
Oh my goodness.
Another detail that enhances the flavor and keeps it juicy is to use the cooking juices at this point to baste the piece of meat. So with a spoon, you baste it really well with its own juices.
Look at those pan juices. It looks illegal.
And once it's completely soaked, you put it back in the oven. But this time, raise the temperature to about 200 degrees Celsius or 395 Fahrenheit.
Now it just needs a bit of color. So we put it back in for a little while, raising the temperature
of the oven. And in 15 or 20 minutes, it will have browned on the outside. So you can take it out now. It's time to enjoy. Before tasting it, let it rest for at least 10 minutes. Then eat the whole thing, serve it, or do as you prefer.
And now, tell me the truth. Are you really going to have the patience to wait those 15 minutes right after taking it out of the oven? Or are you one of those who can't resist and just have to eat it no matter what? Let me remind you that those minutes are important so everything can finish setting. If you cut it right after taking it out, it loses a bit of its magic. Look how it falls apart just using the fork. This is butter. The fat, the juice, the flavor, you almost don't even need any sauce. If you want, you can complete the dish simply with some potatoes sliced directly over the onion.
In the baking dish.
That way, they come out perfect and tender, they cook in their own juices, and you get some amazing oven-braised potatoes. Save this recipe because it's definitely worth repeating. If you like these kinds of different recipes that are quick to learn, super easy to make, and have amazing results, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel because there's more coming.